So I used to be a geiko in Kyoto. If there's one thing you could take away is the importance of greeting or saying hello. I'm not sure about you, but I grew up not saying hello to people. I'm naturally very shy, introverted, nervous in front of people, with people. There was this time in 3rd grade where I had to read a book report. When I got up in front of the class, my hands just started shaking so much that my eyes couldn't read what was on the page. It didn't even have to be presenting or public speaking. Even in a group setting or even speaking to people would make me nervous, and still does sometimes. And so naturally, that's who I am, a nervous wreck. This wasn't until I left California and I went to Kyoto and found myself in a tea house in a geiko district. My life at that point, from modern society to this very, very extreme traditional world, had a lot of effect on me. One of those things was learning to confront my fear of being with people or speaking to people. That's one thing I had to confront. And so I'm this nervous wreck who's also introverted, so she needs a lot of space and alone time. But suddenly the walls have ears and the shoji sliding doors have eyes, which means everything that you're doing is heard or seen. And so you can imagine how different it was. I lived with 6-7 people, and there was always someone I was with. So in the same room, there's just so many social rules, social customs that I learned in midst of this traditional Japanese environment. The number one rule, and also the first rule that I learned, was to say hello to people or greet them, which is basically aisatsu.